Hello, 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 intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, and there you will find my links. For those of you who are watching after the live stream and you would like to take part in the 5-minute mini readings that I do here on my channel, then feel free to, number one, subscribe to the channel. Number two, turn on your notification bell. And number three, turn on all notification bell alerts as well. Okay, so you got to do all those three things so that when I come back and do a live reading, then you are already set up and you don't have to wait 5 minutes. Okay. That being said, intuitive friends, I want to say hello to everyone. For those of you who are watching me live, hello, hello. It is a new list. And just letting you know, subscribers, I always have a pinned comment. So if you read the pinned comment, you will see that our subscriber list is closed. However, I do have one open availability for my members, and I'm going to review the list in a moment. But first, intuitive friends, thank you for your love, your loyalty, and support. And of course, you can hear in the background that I do have some Old MacDonald had a farm type of background noise. Okay, so as you all know, I am on vacation, and I will be on vacation for quite some time. So yeah, we're just gonna work with that. Now, I do have an office set up for myself. However, I do have neighbors that play music, and so if I'm doing the live and YouTube hears the music in the background, they might not, uh, it's all copyright stuff and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, so I'm just gonna have to not do this in my office. But that being said, intuitive friends, I am back. And let's review some important things here. As you all have noticed, I have placed a lot of content on the channel, a lot of new pick a card readings, timeless readings. So please be sure to, I'm trying to see hold on. Is it this? Oh, okay. All right, I see. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what it is that my camera can see in that little corner over here. Okay, so okay, never mind. Alrighty. All right, intuitive friends, don't forget to hit that like button. That lets YouTube know that the content that I share here on my channel, that you guys like it, okay? All right, intuitive friends, let's take a look at, or I should say, let's review. For whatever reason, my phone is acting up. Give me 1 second here. Let us review the important announcements. Number one, this is a new list. Okay, new list. Reading for my YouTube subscribers and for members. And of course, for those of you who are interested in becoming members, all you need to do is take a look at the video provided in the join button on my channel. That will give you all the perks, okay? Just as a reminder here, intuitive friends, this is first come, first served. Super stickers and or super chats get you a super reading. What does that mean? Well, you get extra time, extra decks, and extra details. As you all know, these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and the only one question that I'll be channeling today for free for 5 minutes is what your guides want you to know. Remember, intuitive friends, thank you so much, Vanilla. I just saw you sent a gift there. Thank you so much. But remember, intuitive friends, super sticker and super chat, okay? You get you a super reading, alrighty? But thank you so much, Vanilla and Pipe. Always great to have you here. So I'm only channeling one question for today for 5 minutes, and it's what your guides want you to know. Remember, intuitive friends, that tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. Your free will and choice or choices ultimately shape your journey. So what you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always within your power, your responsibility, and your free will. The legal disclaimer is as follows, intuitive friends. These messages are for entertainment purposes only, and please remember, readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. All right. So let's review the list that we have here. For the first 5 subscribers, as you know, it is first come, first served. So K Linda 1994, welcome. Phoenix 114BB, you're at you're at number 2. Of course, I'm going to talk about the members in a minute. Vanilla and Pie, you're at number 3. Moving forward, you're at number 4. And Serene Mila, you are at number 5. So members, we have Tamika, and we also have Monica. So thank you so much, Tamika and Monica, for being members here on the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And Monica, I see that you do have here a super reading as well. So thank you as well. All right, intuitive friends, I do want to say hello to everyone else, okay, who's here. So if you didn't make it this time, I will be coming back later. Okay, so I am going to be coming back later. I am going to do the Spanish reading. So those of you who want to join me there, you might have another opportunity to get a free reading if you want to join me there. But and then you could also help me practice my Spanish. But my Spanish is not that bad. It's just that, so I'm just used to doing my readings in English. That's all. But anyway, so I'll be doing that later. But let's say hello to everyone else who's here. We have Anaya. Hello, Ed G, the OG. How are you? You should put that, Ed OG. Tan, oh my gosh, Tan, hello. Tan has been one of my subscribers since I almost started my channel on YouTube. So she's my goat. True OG there for sure. Tan, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much, Vanilla and Pie, for the jewels. I greatly appreciate it, my dear. Tamika, hello. And the FC V3M, hi. All right, intuitive friends. So let's jump into the readings, okay? As you know, I always kind of do both, right? So I will call one member, one subscriber, one member, one subscriber. So on the subscribers end of the list, we have everything is filled up, okay, which is why I pinned that comment. For the member side, I do have one open availability, okay? So for those of you who are interested, or for those of you who are members already, now is the time. All righty? All right, let's get on it. Intuitive friends, thank you so much. When I'm on vacation, it's Lexa Tarot on the go. All the stops along the way, I always do my readings. So there we go. And then not only that, but then I also have private clients. So wherever I am, I always end up. I just drank water and it went down the wrong pipe. Oh my gosh, really? All right, first reading here is for Tamika. So for those of you who are I don't see the name Tamika on there. It's She Big But Cute. So that's Tamika. She Big But Cute, girl. Thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. Thank you for also being part of the membership tier. Let's see what your guides want you to know, my dear. what your guides want you to know for entertainment purposes only. This could, I'm so sorry, intuitive friends. I literally just drank water. It went down the wrong. Oh, man. Okay. This is not happening right now, is it? Okay. Drank a little bit more water. Intuitive friends, Tamika, my dear, let's see what energy may be surrounding you right now at this moment in time. I was fine until I drank that little bit of water, and then that was a wrap. All right, let's see what's coming through for you. You have the Tower, you have the Two of Coins, and you have the Seven of Cups, okay? There could be some sort of transformation that you may be undergoing right now at this moment in time in a specific area of your life, okay? Tower is shakeup. If it's not a transformation, it could be some type of awakening, realization, discovery, something that's like an aha type of thing, okay? If it's not now, it could have been in the past or recent past. As you know, that Tower is ruled by Mars, okay? So there could be a little bit of a shakeup going on, or there could be here, like I said at the top of the reading, maybe an argument or a fallout here with someone, okay? Doesn't have to be, but it could. There could be a shakeup happening or happens in the past or recent past that placed you or may be placing you in a situation, circumstance, or an event that you need to kind of look at something, the pros and the cons of something. This could have also been an argument in the past or recent past that you may be trying to figure out or balance, trying to sort something out, trying to sort either, what's true, what's not true, or maybe there's a decision due or based to a fallout in the past or recent past where it's, should I reconcile? Should I not? Should I forgive? Should I not? Should I this or should I that? So it's that type of energy, okay? Two of Pentacles energy. Again, there could be two important things here going on, or there could be a decision or a selection or an option that you may have or may have had to either think about, something that was very transformative. So it's like this happens and now you are kind of trying to figure something out, okay? So if this does not sound like it's an energy that you're in at this moment in time, two things. It could be in the past or recent past with this Tower, okay, with this big shakeup, or it could be something that could be potentially coming up. I'm also feeling here with this Tower that it could have been a disagreement or argument, or it could be just looking at something as something more revealing, okay? So this could have been that type of energy. All right. Now, whatever wake-up call this created, okay, either in the past or recent past, it has placed you in a position where you're either trying to juggle something or you're trying to figure out the best possible outcome here for yourself. You're thinking a lot about something, though, with the Seven of Cups, but the thinking comes across as like, what if? What if I do this, or what if I do that? What if I go in this direction? What if I go in that direction? Okay. Or I'm getting a lot of what if type of energy here with the Seven of Cups. It could also be that there's something that you are looking through the eyes of, kind of like an illusion or daydreaming. You're thinking about something, okay? But whatever it is causing or stirring up some type of emotion. All right, so I'll leave it at that. Let's go to the next section here. I do feel that this Tower moment was more in the past or recent past than anything else. Not only because it's in that position, but also it feels like it's like because of this is the result. That's how this is feeling. But let's see. Hello, Tina. Tina Garcia, 2738. Yes, I'll place you on the list in a moment, my dear. Okay, my dear? So don't go anywhere. All right, let's get more details here, Tamika. What else is going on here? What your guides want you to know. I think that it feels like you're thinking about something. Yeah, but whatever it is going to blossom. You have a blossom in abundance here. So whatever it is that you, like I said, remember that I said that I feel like it's like your emotions, like you're thinking about something, maybe even wondering if something is going to increase or grow based on, like I said, a period of transformation that you may have had in the past or recent past. So there may be a lot of wishful thinking here. Okay. Thinking about maybe endless possibilities of something that is making you feel like, okay, should I or shouldn't I? Or what if this or what if that? But it's looking good here with the blessing, blossoming of abundance. Okay. Last but not least here, Tamika, let's see what else is coming through for you. After Tamika, we have Kay Linda, 1994. After Kay Linda, 1994, we have Monica, and then I'm going to talk about the rest of the list because we just got another member who I need to add in a moment. All right, Tamika, let's see what else your guides want you to know here, my dear, for entertainment purposes only. And you have here, forgive. I mean, talk about validation confirmation. Like I said, I feel that there was a disagreement or some type of locking of the horns in whatever area this could be. It doesn't have to be family or friends, but it could have been, or it could be, okay? But it could also be in career, work, maybe residual energies from the past. But this feels like a huge disagreement, argument, or fallout. I said it at the top of the reading. If there is something that you are wondering, should I forgive? Should I let go? Or whatever this may be, okay? This could be connected to family. This could be connected to friends. This could be something that happened way before, okay? It doesn't have to be right now, okay? But whatever it is, there may have been a fallout here with someone at some point or some type of shakeup that has created the sense of you having some type of awareness. Now, what I'm also getting here with forgive, and of course, I haven't read this, but this could be, okay, this could be very well some type of mending, fixing, or repairing of some sorts. Okay, why is it coming out now? I don't know. Okay, whether it's you're going to see someone, talk to someone, whatever this is, I don't know, but this has come up. So when it comes up, it's for a reason. So this could have happened way before and you've been like totally okay with it and you forgot about it, but it's letting you know that there's some type of kind of decision that you're making. This could also be very much related to career, could be related to money. It could be related to something that may have happened in the past or recent past, and you may have felt a lack of abundance or prosperity, and you may have had to consider some type of other options in regards to career or finances. There may be a project here also that you're kind of on the fence about, but whatever it is going to possibly here create some type of abundance. Forgive, like I said, that's coming through, but also mending, fixing, and repairing. Okay. So this says the highest octave of a fulfilled soul is letting go of the ugly pieces of life or the shakeups that may have occurred in the past or recent past, whether in love, in family, friends, loved ones, in career, finances, or whatever. It says keep going, learning, loving, and forgiving. It's called true love. All right. So beautiful, beautiful energy here for you. I hope these messages have resonated. If they don't now, they might resonate at a later time. Thank you so much, Tamika, for your love, loyalty, and support. And of course, thank you so much for being part of the membership tier, the Oracle of Revelation, which is tier number 3. So thank you so much. Intuitive friends, thank you so much for being here. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. For those of you who just subscribed to the channel, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being part of the Lexa Tarot community. If you were unable to get a reading today, just continue to subscribe to the channel. I will be coming up a little bit more often. I literally just landed on Monday and I've had to do a lot of things behind the scenes. So now that things are kind of like the dust is settling and I'm acclimating, to new environment, new temperature, new everything. I'll be coming on a little bit more frequently. So my apologies that I haven't been on as much. That being said, intuitive friends, remember, if something doesn't sound like it resonates now, it might resonate at a later time. All right, let's see who's here. Okay, give me a second. Where's my pen? I tell ya. Hold on a second. Oh, here it is. Where is it? Oh my gosh, are you serious? Oh, here it is. Okay. See, I told you guys, I drank that water. It went down the wrong. Now I'm good. I'm back to normal. All right, Tamika, thank you so much. Up next, we have Kaylinda. Hold on. Okay, so Tina Garcia, 2738. Thank you so much. She is a member, so welcome, Tina. By the way, I didn't bring my little clap cheering squad with me. All right, intuitive friends. So Tamika, I just finished Tamika's reading. Now it's going to be Kaylinda. After Kaylinda, we have Monica. Monica does have a super reading, so that's going to be a little bit longer. After Monica, we have Phoenix 114BB. After Phoenix 114BB, we're going to jump to Tina Garcia 2738. Then we're going to jump back up to Vanilla and Pie, then moving forward, then Serena Mila. Okay? So intuitive friends, I don't know if you know this. Some of you might already, or maybe most of you might already, but today is a blue moon. Today is a special full moon today. You know, blue moons are when there are 2 full moons in 1 month. And let me tell you, that's a lot of energy. So there's a lot of blue moon energy. Okay, great time to manifest, great time to, whether it's manifestation, prayer, whatever it is, visualization, whatever it is that, whichever religious or spiritual beliefs, tonight's the night. Some of you it's like May 30th, which is today. Others of you may be the 31st. It all depends where you live. Okay. But yeah, this is the second full moon in May. So there we go. All right. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Kaylinda. Kaylinda 1994. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Kaylinda, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Let's see what your guides want you to know, or what energy may be surrounding you right now at this moment in time, or what may be potentially unfolding for you. Kaylinda 1994, let's see what your guides want you to know. All right. So we have 8 of coins and 3 of cups. You also have here the 2 of wands. So you may be planning something here. But the 8 of coins or the 8 of pentacles is talking about this energy where you are either placing a lot of focus on, okay, and the focus is creating some type of practice or some type of you focusing or honing into some type of skills, talent, or whatever this may be. Okay. So you are in some way, shape, or form, slowly but surely, because we're talking about Pentacles energy, achieving your goals. The more that you are either be more patient, consistent, proactive, practical, the more that you are dedicated to something, whether it's a project, whether it's a specific area of your life, whether it's the mindset that you want to change something, whether it's pour more into yourself or spend more time with your friends. Okay, this is coming across here as some type of dedicating yourself to something, doing something slowly but surely, very much connected to something that is the foundation or the security or something that means a lot to you. Okay, this could be also a project. Okay, it could be a project that you're working on that through time will create some type of either abundance or may create here. I just saw my phone do. Hello, Shatira. Hold on a second. Shatira, the list is closed already. My apologies. I'm so sorry. But thank you for stopping by. My phone was flashing. Stick around, Shatira. All right. So, Kaylinda, this Eight of Coins, again, it's some type of dedication you're putting into something. Okay. And it will achieve, or it is achieving, some sense of you moving closer to reaping the rewards of it. Now, the Three of Cups is a sense of celebration. Now, whether you're working on something, whether the something is career related, project related, or an area of your life, there's some sense of celebration. Like I said, I feel you're going to be reaping the rewards about something or towards something. It could even be here that you were spending a lot of time, excuse me, a lot of time, a lot of focus, and a lot of energy mastering something. Now, this could be learning something. This could be, you know, you putting in the work and the effort into something, but the something is super valuable to you. And now, or in the near future, you're receiving this sense of like, I finally finished X, Y, and Z. I finally, concluded or finished or closed that project or that that whatever it is that you were working on. And you may feel a little bit freer. You may have more time to connect with others, okay, with your friends, family, and loved ones, okay? It's like, it's funny because I was just talking to my cousin this morning before I came on to the reading, and she was telling me, oh my gosh, I just finished work yesterday. Now I'm off for the summer, And it could be that type of energy here where you've been placing a lot of focus, dedication, and, work and energy into something over some time. And now you're kind of like taking that breather now with that Three of Cups. So it could be now or it could be in the near future, okay? So there's this kind of exhale energy where the Eight of Coins or the Eight of Pentacles is very focus driven or very focused on work. Like, I want to get something accomplished. I want to keep investing in something. Whereas the Three of Cups is the celebration of it or the exhale of it, right? Let's see what's coming through for you. So it feels like if there is an exhale, okay, hold on a second, because I did say you have the Two of Wands. If this Three of Cups is the exhale, it feels like you're not going to be doing much, okay? But just relaxing or just taking a moment to yourself, because the Two of Wands is not an energy of motion. It is an energy of someone just taking a step back and assessing and reassessing something and just planning for either the next move, deciding on the possibilities of what's next, okay? It could be looking ahead at, what else do I want to do now that I am taking a break, or now that I feel less boggled down by a situation, circumstance, or event, or a career or project. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through for you. Up next, we have Monica. Look at that. Patience. Okay. You're taking the time to, stop the clock, so to speak. Now, I know it says patience there, but you do know that I read intuitively. So this is coming across as you are just kind of, like I said, like the big exhale here with the Three of Cups. Now, some of you may say, well, Three of Cups is celebration. Yes. But if you've been working on something diligently, it's as if you're taking a break on something, or you're reaping the rewards or the celebration. And you're just saying to yourself, I'm not going to do much, but I am going to invest in either myself, or I'm going to take some time to connect with other people, my friends, family, loved ones, whom you may have placed on hold while you were working towards something, or working diligently on a project or a goal. Okay, so there we go. So patience is coming across as taking that breather, okay? Or again, taking time to connect to where it is that you want to move or have your next step. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. Okay, you have identify the blockage. It says somewhere within your mindset there is a blockage of energy that prevents you from reaching your goals. Search for what it is as soon as you can. This may be talking about, especially here with the Two of Wands, because the Two of Wands, yes, it's about the getting yourself ready to plan, looking ahead at something, but it could also be you now that you have a moment to yourself, or now that you are in this kind of celebration or exhale type of energy that I'm getting here, where you're just like, okay, I could breathe again. There may be something here that you may be wanting to take a look at, okay, whatever challenge or delay, or however you may want to shift and move in a specific direction, maybe down the line. Okay, so there's something about divine timing at play here. All right, so that's what's coming through for you here. I hope these messages have been insightful here, Kay Linda. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, or continue to be subscribed to the channel. And I'll see you soon. Remember, intuitive friends, if these messages don't resonate now, they may resonate at a later point in time. Remember, drop a rose in the comment section if they do resonate at this moment in time. All right, up next, we have Monica. But before I jump into Monica's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, welcome to those of you who are new to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All the links are down below. For those of you who subscribe to my channel during this live stream, I want to say thank you. Thank you for joining the Lexa Tarot community. I look forward to channeling messages for you at a later time. Right now, the list is closed. The session is completely full and closed. Also, intuitive friends, if you do know Spanish-speaking people in your circle of friends, family, or loved ones, I do have the Spanish-speaking only live as well. So if you're interested, or anyone that might be interested, please feel free to share my YouTube channel link. Okay, Linda, I hope these messages have been insightful. Whatever this is, there's this sense, again, I was getting this sense of exhale and just kind of like, taking time either for yourself or celebrating an accomplishment, celebrating a milestone, celebrating the breather. But yeah, take what resonates, as I always say, leave what doesn't. Okay, Let's see what's going on here in the chat. We have Ascending Universal Butterfly. Hello, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Ascending Universal Butterfly is the volunteer moderator here to the channel, who's also a member, an Oracle of Revelation member as well. So thank you so much, Ascending Universal Butterfly, for being part here and for giving us a hand. All those links that Butterfly has placed there are links that I use. They're all free and they're all for, enlightenment, evolution, leveling up. So thank you so much. Kay Linda said, thank you in a heart. You're very welcome, my dear. Who else? Shatira, hello. Thanks for visiting and stopping by. All right. So let's see. We have Monica. Monica, you are up next. Monica, thank you so much for being part of the Lexa Tarot community. And of course, thank you so much for being part of the Lexa Tarot membership tier. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for your donation. You're turning your 5-minute mini reading into a super reading. So thank you so much for doing that. Now you will be getting extra decks, extra details, extra reading here for you. Now, remember, Monica, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And also a reminder here, Monica, that these energies may be something that may be coming in at a later date or time, or it could be something that could, it could be past, present, or near future. We'll see how this pans out for you. So, Monica, thank you again for your super sticker or your super chat. All right, let's see what's coming through for you here. You have the Knight of Wands. So there's this passion that you're moving towards, okay? There's this, like, Knights are all about movement. All right, intuitive friends, Knights are all about movement. Now, the Knight of Wands is moving towards your passion, your inspiration, and your drive. So there's this energy here of, like, moving something along, being very inspired, okay? Kind of like, I'm open to see what may happen next. I am open to to the things that I am deeply inspired or determined towards moving towards. Okay, so that's the energy that I'm getting here. Now, Wands energy is fire energy, and fire is yang energy. So I do feel that at this moment in time, you may be very proactive towards something, or you're feeling a very big spark in something that is catching your attention. Okay, you have here the Emperor, another yang energy here. So at this moment in time, you may be organizing, you may be more disciplined, structuring certain things, focusing on being practical, on making things happen for you here in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so the Emperor is ruled by Aries. So again, fire energy, and of course, Mars rules Aries. So there is this sense of you feeling more dependable, more reliable on your own strategies, techniques, okay, or tactics on how you are structuring something, organizing something. Very much focus or practical focus. It's like you're placing your emotions to the side and you're really going with what moves you, what inspires you, especially with this Knight of Wands. And behind you have the double card in tarot. Okay, so there may be this sense of you saying to yourself, there may be some things happening behind the scenes, okay, currently, whether this is in your love life, whether this is in your career, finances, home, family, friends, loved ones. But there is something here that you're saying to yourself, I am not going to allow myself to go and take steps back in whatever this is. I'm not going to allow myself to be, in a way, tempted to relive an old pattern or some type of repetitious here type of energy, or maybe you're not allowing yourself to get to let your shadow self prevail. Okay, it's this energy that I'm getting here with the Emperor, that you're doing, and what you're doing is like saying to yourself, I'm going to restructure, I'm going to do whatever I need to do so I don't go back into an old pattern of behavior, or I don't allow myself to get manipulated either by someone or something. You see what I'm saying? Because the Emperor is the leadership. It's leadership. It's your own proactive yang energy within you. And you're like, nope, I know what I got to do. I'm not going to, if I need to place stronger boundaries in order not to fall back into a situation, circumstance, or event that is very much connected to either an energy vampire or a situation that is, or that could lean into your limited beliefs. It's like you're not going to give in. Okay. Remember, the Emperor rules not by the emotion. The Emperor rules with focused, practical energy. Okay. Very similar to the King of Swords energy. Similar. Okay. I'm not saying it's the same, but there's a similar energy of detaching from emotions and being really focused on what you want to achieve with the Knight of Wands. Let's see what else is coming through for you. And of course, you do have a super reading. Look at that, door to spirit. There may be here an energy of someone wanting to reconcile with you, okay? Or there could be here this energy of mending, fixing, or repairing something. Whatever the Devil card in tarot may symbolize for you. Because remember, this Devil card could be external. Okay, it could be an energy vampire. It could be someone manipulating a situation, or it could be internal, your own internal self-limited beliefs or shadow self. So again, it could go either way. But the door to spirit, along with that dove, which symbolizes to me your ability to create your safe space and maintain those important, strong boundaries and healthy boundaries, so you don't drop back into either dealing with a person or an environment that may be an energy vampire type of situation. I feel there's this sense of like, you know what's going on, like you know how to handle the situation. Okay, so that is going to increase your emotional peace, mental peace, energetic peace, maybe even physical peace, giving yourself the sense of like decisions here where you're like, I'm not going to deal with that person. And you saying to yourself, I don't care how that person may feel. I just don't feel that it's healthy for me. Okay. Because remember, the Devil card is the things that aren't healthy for us. But sometimes we choose to live in a pattern. But the Emperor here is saying you're not in that energy of allowing yourself to get back on that, situation, circumstance, or event. Let's give you more clarity here with the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. Let's see. Let's give you more details here. All right. Observer. Look at that. As I said at the top of the reading, the Knight of Wands energy is you moving towards a direction where you are more focused. You are, very in the leadership position with your sense of self-confidence, saying, I know exactly how I need to structure or to manage a situation for the best outcome for me. And that may mean placing your emotions to the back burner and taking a look and observing and assessing how or what this devil energy may be either surrounding you or that may be internally trying to do a little peekaboo session, okay? Here with the double card in tarot. So this is giving this energy of like, I am going to assess, I'm going to observe, I'm going to see, okay? And that's exactly what the Emperor is doing. The Emperor is looking at the double card in tarot. And with the fact that the observer is here also pointing in the direction of, yep, you know, I know what I need to look at. I know what the signs are. I'm not going to allow myself to get back into a situation, circumstance, or event. Why? Because you honor your peace. You value your peace. And it might even be where you may not even want to sustain a friendship if it no longer benefits you. If the person is toxic or the person has this vampire energy, you're like, I'm not interested. Thanks, but no thanks. That's how this is coming across. Okay. Now, this could be in any area, of course, but let's take a look here. Wait, because this is going to topple over and then we're going to have a mess. Okay. Let's take a look at that double card a little bit closer here. Intuitive friends, thank you so much for joining. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you just subscribed, thank you. The list is closed for today, but please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell and all alerts so that you don't miss the next time I am back on, okay? Woo! Okay, something here flipped. I want to move it, but look. There you go. Boundaries respected. Validation confirmation. Did I? Oh God, please do not tell me that we are having this. Oh my gosh. I have to see if you guys can hear me. Oh, my neighbor was doing that yesterday. I think they're going to freaking mow the lawn right about now. All right. Anyway, guys, give me a thumbs up and let me know if you guys can still hear me, even though there's this like annoying motor situation going on. Okay. Remember, like I said here, Monica, at the top of the reading, I said, and by the way, I said, give me more details. Spirit, give me more details in regards to the double card in tarot. And you have here boundaries respected. I mentioned that, and I said, especially here with the Emperor, you are strengthening or creating the boundaries and maintaining those boundaries. And you're no longer allowing yourself to continue to give energy, to sacrifice yourself for someone else or for something else, when in reality, people or a person or a situation was just taking and draining you. Okay? If you are in a situation, let's say, and I'm not saying it is, but let's say this is work related, right? You can't change or shift that energy because you have to go to work every day, right? But this is saying you're placing the boundaries needed in order for you to do what you need to do, but placing boundaries so that people respect X, Y, and Z. Boundaries respect says the other person respects your personal space and boundaries. And there you go. It's like with the Emperor card here, it's like, this is the energy that I'm getting. I said what I said, and I meant what I said, right? So if you say yes, it's like, it's yes. If you say no, it's no, you know? So it doesn't matter if a person or a situation, circumstance, or event comes back, 2 weeks from now, it's still a no. Why? Because those are the boundaries that you're setting. You see what I'm saying? So there is this energy of like, I've been there, I've done that. Okay, I've been there, I've done that, and I'm not going to allow anyone or anything to disturb my inner peace. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Let's get more. Oh, actually, it's not this one. My apologies. It's this one. Intuitive friends, I feel like I'm in the great outdoors, okay? I feel like this is like every time I come on vacation, it's like the great outdoors. It's not like in New York where I live in an area where it's like very, kind of like you can't hear what's going on outside. But here, oh no, you could hear everything. Which is great. I'm closer to nature for sure, but sometimes I get some background noises that I can't eliminate them. All right, so let's see. Give me the light side of this door to spirit. And we have here, look, you have here, yes, right for the picking, perfect time, get ready, okay? So get ready for, and like I said, I'm not going to be surprised. Listen carefully, because I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. I wouldn't be surprised if there is someone who just wants to say, I'm sorry, apologize, or, remember, apology doesn't mean, accepting an apology doesn't mean you could re-enter my life. We can sit down. This is just example. And I'm not saying that this is exactly what it is for you, but just giving you a hypothetical situation. If there was a situation, circumstance, or an event in the past or recent past that was highly, I feel like we overuse the word toxic, but let's just say that was less than perfect, right? It was less than perfect. I feel here that there could be someone who may come across and say, I'm sorry, or I apologize for what I did or said, yesterday, 2 weeks ago, 3 months ago, 5 years ago, whatever, right? And accepting an apology doesn't mean I give access to if the person has a pattern of being a specific way. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's coming through for you as extra kind of messages here for you, okay? So we can forgive. I always say, we always forgive, right? But access could be denied. All right, your last and final card here for you, my dear. Let's see. Up next, we have Phoenix. Phoenix, you're up next. And we have here rearrange. Not surprised, because the Emperor, I talked about structuring, organizing, managing a situation, circumstance, or event, or whatever it is, through observation, assessment, okay, taking a closer look at something. Rearrange says your tasks or plan needs getting a practical and chronological approach. Validation confirmation on the Emperor card here, okay? Because the Emperor energy is that kind of structure. It is that organization. It's that, being more practical and pushing emotions to the side and being very kind of leader focused, okay? This says, make it even a little bit more specific. Divide the big tasks into smaller tasks to balance your work better. Okay, so if you are restructuring, reorganizing, okay, whether it's a situation, circumstance, or event, or whether this is connected to a specific area in your life, that's all that I have here for you, Monica. Monica, thank you so much for being a member in our membership tier. And I also want to thank you for your love, loyalty, and support. Thank you for your super sticker or super chat. And I'll see you next time. Let me know if, look, this even said here, don't back down. Look at that. I'm done with your reading, but I'm look at that. It says, don't back down. I told you, it's like you have a more firmer kind of energy, and you're only going to move in an energy that inspires you and that brings you closer to your goals. So anyone or anything that's opposite of this energy, that's opposite of peace, tranquility, which would be the Devil card in tarot, you're putting a big stop, no-go energy there. All right. That being said, I hope these messages have resonated for you. Don't forget to drop a rose if it has resonated for you. And if it hasn't, just give it some time. This could be an energy that may be unfolding. I wish you the very best because this looks like a really good reading. It's one that's really much in this proactive energy of, you valuing your peace and not feeling bad about reminding people that your peace is important to you. You know what I mean? So, congratulations on that. All right, I'll take a look at the chat in a moment to see if this may have resonated. Up next, we have Phoenix 114BB. You are up next, but first, intuitive friends, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. That's always going to let you know when I either have new content or when I am doing a live reading. All right, intuitive friends. Where's my handy dandy pen? And Monica, thank you again, my dear. I'll see if you left anything in the chat. Up next, we have Phoenix. All right. So Phoenix says, I'm here. Good. Stay put, Phoenix. Don't go anywhere. Monica said, thank you for your reading, and dropped a rose. So that may make some sense. That's giving validation confirmation. Okay. Butterfly, yes, you could hear me. Perfect. Thank you so much. Awesome. Debbie O. Texas. Hello, my dear. Let's welcome Debbie O. Texas, who's a member as well. I have all these amazing members here stopping by saying hello. Shatira, another member here, is here as well as Monica, Tamika, and Tina Garcia. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that was Monica. Okay. So here's the list. Okay. I'm going to do a reading for Phoenix 114BB. Then I'm going to jump to the members, and then it's going to be Tina Garcia 2732. After Tina, we have Vanilla and Pie. After Vanilla and Pie, we have Moving Forward and Serena Mila. Okay. Intuitive friends, it is a new list. So remember here, intuitive friends, that when I come back throughout the week, if you already had a reading today, you're not going to be able to get another reading until I create a new list. Okay. All right. That being said, up next, we have Phoenix 114BB, and let's see what's coming through for you. Intuitive friends, don't forget to take a look at the pinned comment. Did I pin it? Let me see. Did I pin it? Yeah, I did pin it. Okay. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. That really means a lot to me. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, okay? All right. Phoenix 114BB. Let's see what's coming through for you. What your guides want you to know for entertainment purposes only. And of course, what may be unfolding or whatever comes through. Because, I never know what's going to come through until it comes through. Remember, after Phoenix 114BB, we have Tina Garcia. Okay, so Tina, if you are nearby, okay, don't go anywhere because you are up next. All right, Phoenix 114BB, what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Phoenix 114BB, what your guides want you to know, or what energy may be unfolding. You have the High Priest, which is the Hierophant card, as well as the Ace of Coins. Okay, let me see what's with the World right behind. Yeah, you're closing a chapter, opening a new one. Okay, so the High Priest here in this deck is actually the Hierophant. Okay, so there is an energy right now at this moment in time, or in the past or recent past, it all depends, where you've been more open to the learning. So Sorry. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. You already know. I'm going to have to drink an allergy pill because I don't know what. I'm going to have to drink some allergy pills. It could be, yeah, it could be because I'm like in nature. I am so sorry. But anyway, the Hierophant, the high priest, this energy here, you were either very committed to learning something or learned something. Okay. I'm also getting here, whatever situation, circumstance, or event may have happened in the past or recent past, it altered either your perspective on taking a look to see what it is that you need to shift or change so that you can feel more stable and secure in something that is very important or meaningful to you. So, in other words, if you had some ideas or belief systems in the past or recent past, and you either lowered your standards or you gave a pass to some people or things or whatever this was, and you got not the result that you were looking for, you learned from that experience and said to yourself, you know what, I'm no longer lowering my standards or giving passes on the moral beliefs, spiritual beliefs that I have in regard, or the standards that I have set up for myself. Okay. So this Hierophant card, which by the way is ruled by Taurus. Okay. So Taurus energies, earth energy. And by the way, you have earth here on both. You have earth here with the high Hierophant, and you also have earth here with the Ace of Pentacles. So this is telling me stability and security are at your main focus. But whatever you did to shift or change that or strengthen your moral beliefs, spiritual beliefs, or whatever this may be, you learned and you got committed. You committed yourself to that shift or change. And as a result, there may be a brand new beginning for you. You may have an opportunity that the universe is saying, well, you know what? We see how much focus, structure, stability you are focusing on, or what you may have rearranged. And that is going to allow you to reach your goal with the Ace of Coins, okay, or Ace of Pentacles. Remember, the Ace of Pentacles, aces are an opportunity. It's an opportunity that the divine creator, universe, destiny, or fate is handing to you. So it's up to you whether you say, yes, I'm going to take the opportunity, or no, I'm just not going to take the opportunity. But it does give you the opportunity to have a brand new start. And in this case, because it's Pentacles energy, to acquire. Now, the acquiring could be more money, or it could be a lucrative opportunity that could be very much tangible or in the 3D world, or it could be intangible, meaning it could be related to love, which is valuable but intangible. It could be time, okay, which is also valuable, but again, intangible, can't touch it, okay? But whatever this is, this could also be a raise. It could be an opportunity, like for work. You could have more clients, more money, okay? There could be you being able to manifest something or reap the rewards of an opportunity that may be coming in for you, okay, Phoenix? So a lot is coming through here. You're no longer in a scarcity type of mindset at all. You're all about abundance. And it's something that you are doing or will do, okay? Now, as I always say, Pentacles energy is not a fast-moving energy because it's Earth, okay? Earth energy is slower, but there is a stability in whatever this new stage or new milestone may be talking about here. Up next, we have Tina Garcia. You have here, what did I say? You are no longer in a mindset of scarcity. And if you are, this is talking about you shifting your perspective, okay? Shifting your perspective learning about the experience that may have caused a lack, either mindset or actual tangible lack of funds, unemployment, resources that may be a little bit scarce. Okay. But the Hierophant is talking about shifting that. Okay. You've learned what it takes in order to change this energy around. Okay. And with time, you're going to have a brand new opportunity. Now, this financial constraint could very well be something that may have happened in the past or recent past. Like I said here at the top of the reading with the Hierophant, I said something could have happened that could have placed you in an opportunity where you were like, I'm not quite sure. What happens here? I may have lowered my standards, or I might have kind of overlooked something, but then you saw what the consequences were, and you're like, okay, wait, I need to shift something here. Okay. I need to change something around in order for me to be able to access this opportunity. Okay. So I do feel that there's learning connected to this financial constraints. Now, this could be external, like I said, job, money, resources, or it could be a lack mindset as well. So there is this shift that's coming through. All right, let's take a look at your last and final card here, Phoenix 11 4BB. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is telling you there's going to be a shift. You're either going to have an opportunity to change this financial constraints, or you've already had this opportunity to change this financial constraints. The opportunity could come through a person. It doesn't have to, but it could. A person in the 3D world, meaning your friends, family, loved ones, co-workers. It could be even a stranger who gives you advice or something, or an opportunity, from a stranger. Okay, it could be that type of energy. But it could also be your ethereal realm, okay? All right, let's see. Last and final card here, Phoenix. Repeat affirmations. It is so funny because I was just going to tell you today is a blue moon, which means it is 2 full moons in the month of May. And if I were you, it would be a great opportunity for you to manifest, okay? Now, I did not bring the deck where I have my affirmations, but this is easy. You can go on Pinterest and take a look at different affirmations that you want to create for yourself. And that would be a great opportunity for you to do that not only tonight, but also tomorrow, because full moon energy lasts a little bit longer, right? So yes, it's at its peak, but then it winds down little by little. So what I'm getting here in regards to this repeat affirmation is for you to sit yourself down today and create a manifestation, create some type of affirmations for yourself that is very much connected to this Ace of Pentacles energy. Okay? Because today or tonight, this is the best opportunity for this. Okay? It is a blue moon type of energy. Now, this says keep a journal or write down your affirmations, validation, confirmation. Start every new day by saying these out loud to charge yourself with positive energies. Wherever your mind goes, energy flows, and what you think about, you bring about. So there you go. Phoenix 11 4BB. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share. Continue to subscribe to the channel. Drop a rose in the comment section as well as here in the chat. That lets me know that these messages have resonated for you. That being said, I hope that it has. And again, tell 3 of your friends today about the Lexa Tarot channel. We'll send them a link so that they too can be part of the readings. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, I'll take a look at the chat in a moment. But first, those of you who are here on the channel, welcome. If you're new, welcome. If you just subscribed today, I want to say thank you. And for those of you who are already subscribed to my channel, as well as my members, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by, for being part, for your love, your loyalty, and support. I greatly appreciate it. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All that is down below. Okay. That being said, intuitive friends, for those of you who stop by often, you may be saying, why do we hear Old MacDonald Had a Farm background noise? And that's because I'm on vacation. So intuitive friends, this is Lexa Tarot on the go. So wherever I go, you guys, as long as I have Wi-Fi, we're good. And I always make sure that I have Wi-Fi, so that's not an issue. All right, that being said, Phoenix 11 4BB. I'll take a look here in a moment. And then up next, we have Tina Garcia, 2732. I feel someone cut grass and it has created a situation. Okay. See, I'm even drinking water in the whole nine yards back here. Okay. All right, let's see. Phoenix. Oh, Shatira, thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you. You're not on the list, Shatira, but let me know if that was a donation or if you just I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. So Phoenix says, you are so spot on. Wow, wonderful. Thank you. It resonated. I will take your advice. Resonated. Okay. Yes, there's lots here on that Ascending Universal Butterfly, who's a volunteer moderator, has placed here. Intuitive friends, I'm saying this to Phoenix 11 4BB, but I'm also telling everyone, today is a special full moon. It is a blue moon. Okay. So that happens very rarely. And I want to say either this is the last one or the first one. I can't remember, but there's, no, my dear, you're not. Well, hold on a second. Don't go anywhere. Let me see if I made a mistake, Shatira. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Let me see if I made the mistake. No, well, I'll add you today. Don't worry about it, Shatira. I'll add you. It's fine. No, Tina Garcia was first, and then, but that's fine. No worries about it. I just added you, okay? So no worries. All right. So yeah, intuitive friends, I forgot what I was saying. No worries, Shatira. I'm gonna add you to the list, okay? So don't worry about it. But yeah, today's a great day to manifest. Whether it's create your vision board, whether there's so many different ways. Whether it's create your affirmation, get on Pinterest. Pinterest has so many ideas and so many, so many things, like whatever you do, okay? Whether it's water manifestation, whether it's building your vision board, if you're like a person like me who I'm a visual learner, whether you're a person who just writes down and manifest, whatever it is, tonight is the night. Okay, today is the day. Today and tomorrow. Okay, depends where you live. Some of you it's gonna be today, May 30th. Others of you is gonna be May 31st. So take it as it may resonate. Okay. All right. That being said, and all the things like working on your 7 chakras. Okay. Going to my energy and affirmations playlist. If you don't know how to do it or whatever, I have that free on my playlist, so you could take a look. You could do it tonight before you go to sleep. I also have one to attract your divine counterpart. Okay, so there's lots there for you. And the resources that Ascending Universal Butterfly is placing on the chat, which are all free to use. Okay. So tonight, very, very important. opportunity for you all to manifest. Okay. All right. That being said, Tina, welcome, my dear. Tina is part of the membership tier. So let's say thank you and welcome to Tina Garcia. Shatira, you are on the list. No worries. All right. Tina Garcia, thank you so much for being part of the membership tier here on my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see, Tina Garcia, what your guides want you to know. What energies may be unfolding right now or whatever. I never know what the guides are going to, what's going to come up here, but, let's find out together. Tina Garcia, you have here the Two of Swords. Now, this energy could be in the past or recent past, or it could be something that you may be going through at this moment in time. Okay, so take as it may resonate. Two of Swords, you may be confused or you may be seeing something not as clearly as you would like to see it. This could also be a representation here of a disagreement or misunderstanding here with someone, or you feel you are in the middle. There's a fork in the road. Should you go left? Should you go right? Or should you stay where you are? Or should you move in a different direction? Okay. So the Two of Swords could be a situation, circumstance, or event now or in the past or recent past that you had to make a tough choice, or that you may be possibly making a tough choice. Okay. So you don't see something clearly, not just only see something clearly from an aspect of your mind, like thinking about something clearly, but maybe even intuitively, you felt like an intuitive fog. Okay. So an intuitive fog where it's like you're so wrapped up in your mind that you don't know which way to go, because you're like, should I, it's yes, no, maybe so, I don't know, that type of energy. So the Two of Wands is pointing to that. But the Two of Wands is also the energy of making a choice and not knowing, being a little bit indecisive, or having some type of internal confusion on something. Remember, this could be in the past or it could be right now at this moment. I'll see as it is as we unfold. You have the Six of Coins and the Nine of Coins. Okay, looking at this energy, it's feeling like it was more in the past or recent past. You may have reconciled that energy, and I'll tell you why I can almost bet that this Two of Swords was something that happens in the past or recent past. You have two beautiful cards here, Six of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this could have been a situation, circumstance, or an event in the past or recent past, or had to do with a person, and you kind of figured something out. You either made the decision or decided, you know what, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to only invest in either situations, people that invest in me. Or you shifted your perspective. You may have made the decision, and and that decision shifted the perspective. Okay, because remember, what we think about, we bring about, right? So you may have said to yourself, okay, I was a little fuzzy on something, I cleared it out, I figured it out, and now I'm only going to give, okay, energy. Because remember, pentacles could be just energy, which is not tangible but is valuable. So it could be energy, it could be resources, it could be time, it could be anything here connected to the Six of Pentacles energy. Okay, so I'm getting this energy here of you saying to yourself, I am investing in either a person, a situation, circumstance, or event that is benefiting me, or that's giving me the same positive energy in return, because the Six of Pentacles energy is reciprocal energy. This could also be the energy of you shifting your perspective from confusion with the two of, I'm sorry, I'm going to go like this because I think this is how you guys see it when you're looking from, let me see. Yeah, that's exactly, okay, perfect. Where this could have been in the past or recent past. Oh, no, this moved. This could have been in the past or recent past. So you may have said to yourself, I'm changing my perspective. And because you changed your perspective, or whether it was perspective or action or dedicating resources or whatever, the universe responded in kind. Okay, so you were being more optimistic, then the universe was kind of in a way shifting in the energy that you were in. You got yourself out of this, you went into this, and guess what? Nine of Pentacles, there's a feeling of satisfaction. Okay, so Nine of Coins or Nine of Pentacles, you feel satisfied. You feel as if you've worked towards something. There's a financial independence, I should say, not dependency. You're financially independent. You are self-reliant. You have achieved so much that if you feel like it, you can share your resources, but not everything. Okay. It's like I'll share, but not overpouring. So that's what I love about the Nine of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles is a person who helps but does not drain themselves. So you may be right now with this energy where, yeah, okay, you can help if you want and if you feel like it, but you're not going to overpour into a situation, person, or whatever this may be, because you have fully acknowledged that you want that stability. Okay, and what's after the Nine of Pentacles? 10 of Pentacles. So you may not be 100% there, but you're 99 or 95 to 99% there. Okay, so this is looking very, very good in regards to this Six of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. You're pouring into yourself also. Okay, because the Nine of Coins always gives me the energy of like pre-Empress energy. Okay, it's someone who's like, yes, I'm taking care of myself. Yes, I'm pouring into me. I'm not always going to say yes, and I'm not always going to give. I give if I choose to, and I'm not going to, drain myself, because in the traditional deck, if you see the Nine of Pentacles, you see someone who is living the luxurious life that is sharing some pentacles, but is reserving other pentacles for themselves, So this is very, very beautiful energy. Let's see what else is coming through for you here. Tina Garcia, heartbroken. Now, I'm not surprised, but strategy, you see, you figured something out. I told you. This broken heart could have been very much connected to the past or recent past, or if it's something that just may have happened recently, this is telling you you're going to get out of this energy, or you got yourself out of this energy in the past or recent past. And you are pouring into you. You shifted your perspective. You did something different, or you're doing something different, and it's going to give you a different result. And the different result is going to be this sense of satisfaction. Okay, feeling like I've done it, I did it, I feel good. Okay, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because it's showing here that there is some type of beneficial outcome for you. So if you're like, I'm not at the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles yet, this is telling you it may be soon coming. Okay, because Pentacles energy is slow moving, so it's not going to happen overnight. But when it happens, there is going to be this feeling of stability. Last but not least, Tina Garcia. Let's see what your last and final card is. Up next, we have Vanilla and Pie. Vanilla and Pie, you are up next. And let's see what's coming through for you. Tina Garcia, you have here devotion. Really, you have been working hard. Literally what I just said, with the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you're doing, there is a sense of patience, consistency, and diligence, and it's going to pay off, okay? Sure enough, that's exactly what this says here, but let me read it first. It says, you have been really working hard, and this situation requires just maybe a little bit more effort. Validation, confirmation, because I said you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy, and the next energy over would be the 10 of Pentacles. Like I said, you're 95 to 99% here where you want to be in something, okay? It says this situation requires a little bit more effort. You almost reach your goal. Keep it up. I mean, I mean, intuitive friends, this is exactly what came through in the reading. Talk about validation confirmation. Now, Tina, let me know if these messages resonated now at this moment in time, or if they don't at this moment, they may resonate at a later time. Devote here says to me, continue with your diligence, continue with your sense of persistence, because you're very close to this 10 of Pentacles energy. Okay. So there you go. All right. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. And remember, Tina, if it doesn't resonate now, I'm telling you, there's an upcoming energy here where things are going to shift in a very nice way. Just keep doing the work. Remember, Pentacles energy, patience, dedication, consistency, and I'm going to say it again, patience to allow something to grow. Okay. That being said, I hope these messages have resonated. Let us know if it has. If it hasn't, just know that this energy may be coming up in the near future. That being said, Tina Garcia, thank you so much for being part of the Lexa Tarot membership tier. I greatly appreciate it. Remember, tell 3 of your friends today, send them the Lexa Tarot link if you feel that they may benefit from the readings here on my channel. Okay. Up next, we have Vanilla and Pie. Vanilla and Pie, you are up next. But first, intuitive friends, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box or in the chat. Universal Butterfly is our volunteer moderator here on the channel. Be sure to give her a big thanks, as she does help out a lot here on the channel. And she's also part of the membership tier. I also want to say a special shout out to my members. So a special thank you shout out to Tamika, Monica, Tina Garcia, Shatira, and Universal Butterfly. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. Let's see what's here in the chat. Where are we? Tina Garcia says it resonates now. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much for giving validation confirmation to that message. Okay. Up next, we have Vanilla and Pie. Hello, Vanilla and Pie. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, we have Vanilla and Pie. After Vanilla and Pie, we have Shatira. After Shatira, we have Moving Forward, and then Serena Mila. Okay, so Vanilla and Pie, welcome back. Great to see you again. Wait, that's gonna fall there. Let's relocate. No, don't have enough space. Okay, there we go. All right. Vanilla and Pie. All right, let's see what's coming through for you. By the way, thank you so much, Vanilla and Pie, for your gifts. I greatly appreciate it. I have no idea how to work that. I got to read up on how to, like, how that works, but thank you so much. Okay, Vanilla and Pie, let's see what your guides want you to know. Interesting. What's this? 10 of Swords. Interesting. There's something that came to, I normally don't do that, but that literally stuck out in a way that was very interesting. The ending of something problematic. So 10 of Swords is a good energy to see. But let's see what's coming through for you. What your guides, you got the Emperor and the 8 of Cups. Is there another one? No. Interesting. And the 10 of Swords that just did a little weird peekaboo there. But look at that. You have the Emperor with the Eight of Cups, okay? Um, Listen, you've walked away. You've walked away from an ending. You've walked away either from an ending, or you've walked away from a perspective, or whatever emotional attachment or situation, circumstance, event, or person this reading may be talking about. Okay. Eight of Cups energy is the emotional disengagement. Okay. The disengaging from a situation, circumstance, event, or maybe even a person from the past or recent past. It may have been disappointing. You may not have wanted that ending to occur, but there is a part of you that was like, it was needed and it was necessary. And the Emperor is here to say that you look back on that emotional disengagement, or either whether it was that you decided to walk away from someone or something, or whether someone or something abandoned you, this disappointment, you've decided to say to yourself, you know what, I'm letting it go. Okay. And the Emperor is here to say, well, you've let it go, and your focus is here on restructuring your life, or putting things back into perspective, reorganizing, rearranging, saying to yourself, I have the confidence to manage whatever situation, circumstance, or event may have occurred. And I am now in an energy where I am the one who's controlling how I'm going to move towards something. And the how could be you strengthening your boundaries. It could be, you know, meaning what you say and saying what you mean with the Emperor. You're emotionally disengaged also here because of the Emperor, because the Emperor doesn't make choices based on emotions. The Emperor makes choices and reevaluates their life with a sense here of saying, now I have the strength, the confidence, okay, the passion, and the know-how on how I'm going to lead my life in a very different way. And not only did you get the Eight of Cups, which is again that emotional letting go, there's a liberation here that has happened. But remember, when I was shuffling, the Ten of Swords did a little peekaboo. So I can tell energetically that whatever this was a very heavy and painful ending. And it's the dead weight that you're letting go. Okay. So you're very much focused on, okay, what's the next step? What do I want to create? How do I want to create it? What are the things that I need to do in order to move forward with a sense of leadership, in a sense of confidence, in a sense here also being proactive, because the Emperor is ruled by Aries. Okay, so there is Aries energy, and who rules Aries? Mars. There's a lot going on there also. So very, very nice energy. There's a lot happening in Aries as well. All right, let's see what's going on here. More. Look at that. You are, what did I say about the Emperor? I said you're creating, you're recreating your own reality right now with this Magician and the Mirror. Now, this is an oracle deck. It's not a tarot deck, but this energy of the Magician and the Mirror is telling me whatever it is that you want to see manifested in your life, whatever you want to bring to realization, okay? Whatever it is that you want to create, like the Emperor, you've earned your seat at the throne. So you've earned your seat to be in a position to only want to deal with people who are either on your level or understand your boundaries. And the Magician in the Mirror is saying here, you have the power and the ability to manifest anything. If I were you, I would do that today. I would do that today or tonight, whatever. Check to see, check your local listings when this full moon. It may be even right now that it's at, its peak, but whatever it is, now is the time, because the universe is talking to you. You have the number 53. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. And you also have here the number 8. Okay. There you go. 8 is about infinity. Okay. The infinity symbol. So you have the tools and the resources to continue to create the reality that you want to see in your life, the type of manifestation that you want to see in your life. What you are thinking is going to be mirrored here. Will you need to lean into your yin energy? Yes. So you can work with the energy of the ethereal, but also the energy of the 3D realm, which is about being proactive and moving things in that direction. So this is a very beautiful reading, telling you you have what it takes to get something accomplished and done. So keep working on whatever this is, especially tonight, which is blue moon, a full moon tonight, which is the blue moon energy. Okay. All right. Let's see your last and final. Up next, we have Shatira. It says, polish your skills. If you are trying to shift something, create something, whether it's in career, finances, family, love, in whatever it is, this is talking about continue to do it. The more that you do, the more that you focus, the more confident, and the more that you are aware of your own inner spark and your ability to create and to manifest and to use the tools and the resources, and maybe use the tools and the resources in a different way, which is interesting because I was just talking to my cousin a little while ago, and she ended up, I'm not going to talk about her business, but she said, I remember what you told me once, and you always said, if I do things differently, I might get a different result. And sure enough, she's, has entered such a beautiful stage in her life right now. And sure enough, she did something differently. She did something differently, and it created a different outcome. So there you go. She opened herself a new timeline for herself, which is one of great manifestation and abundance. So this is giving me that energy here with polish your skills. You see what I'm saying? So yes, continue to do what you do, use your tools and resources, but maybe even do them in a different way, or shift something, create something in a different way, create some type of shift here so that you can continue to see what you are unleashing here. It says focus on things and work more, right? Sharpen your mind with insightful ideas and real practice, even minor tasks. Lastly, brush up on your fill in the blank, whatever it is that you feel that you need to brush up on. So if this is talking about work, then fill in the blank. If this is talking about resources or financial resources, then think about that. If this is family, if this is love, if this is romantic love, if this is in some other area, then shift it to that so that you can get your best performance. But look at that. Okay, very, very beautiful energy here unfolding here for you. I hope these messages have resonated here for you, Vanilla and Pie, and I wish you the best. You are moving in the right direction, my dear. You really are. You guys know, listen, I don't BS. If I see, wait, this mosquito wants to get me. Hold on a second. Literally, if you guys would laugh. Like, look, my mosquito repellent. My mosquito repellent. You're not getting me. This is not barbecue time for you, mosquito. All right. But yeah, the Emperor, you know what it is, and you know what it takes in order to get certain things rolling. So I wish you the very best in regards to that. I'll take a look in the chat in a minute. But first, Vanilla and Pie. Up next, we have Shatira. Shatira, come on down, my love. Thank you so much, Shatira, for your super. I'll be with you in a moment. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Thank you so much for the jewels. You know what? I have no idea how to even work with the jewels, but I meant didn't like us together. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Ooh, wait. Let's sip on this tea. Hold on a second. It says you're welcome. Yeah, I walked away from my ex. It was disappointing, but definitely necessary. Yep. See, that was that 10 of swords and that 8 of cups. Definitely strengthening my boundaries. Yep, that's why that emperor is there. It was painful ending because his family was an interference on our relationship. Girl, I know exactly what that is. Okay. Yes. Anytime that, and listen, I went through the same thing 2 years ago. Too many external forces that just drown the beautiful energy. I get it. It was painful ending because his family was an interference in our relationship. It's okay. I am manifesting the right kind of love I deserve. Yes. By the way, in the energy, I have energy healing and affirmations. If you are single and you want to manifest love as well, so it doesn't have to be love because this could be in any area in your life. But if you do want to manifest love, which I will be doing tonight, okay, yes, I will, because I want to find my divine counterpart. It's there for you, okay? So you can use that. It says it was a painful ending because it's okay, my ex was a great partner, just silly how yes. Same thing. I hear you. You're preaching to the choir. Yes, on my level, understanding my boundaries. That's so true. I'm good at manifesting. And yes, and today's a great time. Today's a great time for that. This is a confirmation to get going with my love and money. Yes, girl, this is a manifestation. Well, you definitely understand me. You're welcome. Listen, energy doesn't lie. Oh, it says, hey, he is out there for you, Lexa. Oh, yes, he is out there. I know the universe will manifest that for me if it's in my highest good. Because let me tell you, if it's not in my highest good, I am okay and I feel fine being single. Okay. So I don't have a problem with that at all because I've got a lot of things going on. Very beautiful, successful, entrepreneurial stuff. So, I know the universe will align that if it's so is here. If it's meant to be, it will be. And of course, as I always tell you intuitive friends, we all have to place our efforts, right? So I do my part. I go to, not a lot, but I know I don't do it a lot. So I'm hoping the universe brings me someone through someone else, because that would work better for me, which is so funny because that's exactly what happened with my cousin. But yeah, and she was telling me about that today. I said, I told ya. And actually what manifested for her now was something that I said to her in 2024. And we were just sitting very quickly, earlier this morning talking about it. She was like, man, you were on point. I said, I told you. Trust and believe, my dear. All right. Let's go to Shatira. Shatira, my dear. So again, intuitive friends, I have the energy healing. Energy. What is it called? Oh my gosh, I don't even know what that play. I want to say it's energy healing and affirmation playlist. It's all free, and I do. And by the way, Ascending Butterfly, chances are she's put it up there already. So just go through the chat, and then I have a divine counterpart. divine counterpart affirmation. So all my singles out there who are interested in working with the ethers tonight on this blue moon, now is the time. Now is the time. All right. Up next, we have Shatira. All right. There you go. Ascending butterfly. Just put it up there because I see the blue. Thank you so much, Ascending Universal Butterfly. All right, intuitive friend, Shatira, my dear, welcome back. Shatira, thank you so much for being part of the membership tier. Let's see what your guides want you to know. What your guides want you to know. What energy may be unfolding. Let's sip on some tea right now. Now, Shatira, thank you so much. And by the way, I didn't put it here, but I know that you did. Thank you so much for your super. So you are going to get a super reading right now, okay, my dear? So super reading here for Shatira. And let's jump into the reading. Set your intentions, intuitive friends, because it is a blue moon. All right. Shatira, let's see what your guides want you to know for entertainment purposes only, okay? What your guides want you to know. Shatira, what your guides want you to know for entertainment purposes only. We have the Tower, the Four of Coins, the Six of Swords. What's going on, girl? And the Queen of Wands. I normally don't take out four, but okay. I don't know if you've been going through a difficult time right now, or there's some type of shifts happening, or maybe a disagreement, a fallout. This could be very much connected to the past or recent past. It doesn't have to be now, because I do feel that this Tower and this Four of Coins are very much connected to the past. And the Six of Swords and this Queen of Wands is connected more to this energy that you're in now. But if there is something that happened in the past or recent past, you are holding on to this energy, whether it's that you sometimes dream about it, talk about it, or sometimes, you may think about it. It happens. Last night, I had a dream, okay, of someone from my past. And I was like, what in God's name is going on? What in the universe's creators, mindset is this coming from? But I had a dream, and that was a person that I obviously was connected to years ago. But that sometimes may happen. Okay. So if that is happening to you, or happened to you, or may happen on occasion, that's what this is talking about. But remember, the Tower energy is this energy of a wake-up call. Okay. So this could have happened in the past. This could have been a breakup, separation, or divorce, or a huge disagreement or argument. So much so that it rocked your world, whether it was that you realized something, whether there was a sense of clarity, okay, or the sense here of like, now I know, because I went through a breakup, separation, or divorce, or a wake-up call. All right, whatever this is, it was an emotional situation, emotional fallout. Now, you may have hung around with that energy for a while with the Four of Coins. There could have been this like, I'm holding on to that energy, not because you wanted to, but it could be energetically. Or if sometimes, like I said, you dream about a person, talk about a person, or think about that situation from the past or recent past. But here's the thing. This is the bright side of your reading right now. Six of Swords. You have said bye-bye to whatever this was, whether it was a person, a situation, a circumstance, or an event. Okay, you said goodbye, good riddance. I no longer allow this situation, person, or whatever this was to continue. I'm not going to allow myself to continue to hold on to it in my heart. See the Four of Pentacles here? This is a person who's holding on to the value or to the emotion or to the experience that shook or rocked them to the core. Okay, it could be because it was a lot of emotions here to something, or this relationship may have been very valuable to you. Now, does it have to be love? No, Could it be love? Yes. It could have been a breakup, separation, or divorce, or something that was very meaningful or valuable to you that you kind of realize, like, wow, you know what? This wasn't what I thought it was. And that realization that you encountered in the past or recent past, you've decided to say goodbye. Okay. Six of Swords, goodbye to the past, because I'm healing, or I've healed. I've moved forward from this energy in the past or recent past. You said goodbye, and you are, or either are or continuing to be, in this Queen of Wands energy. You're listening to your intuition. You're more confident. There is this sense of you leaning into your self, okay, your self-worth, your standards. You move in the direction, not only do you use your intuition, but you also listen to the passion, the drive, the focus, okay. You only move in the direction of this, healing phase, that you've healed yourself, and you're like, I'm only doing something if it feels right to me. Okay. If it feels like that's what I should move towards, then that's the that's the direction I'm going to move towards. Okay. Now, of course, you have uh, um, a reading here that is a super reading. So, of course, we're going to dig in a little deeper, but that's what I'm getting here. Okay. So you have this take charge energy. You took the bull by the horns here, Shatira, and said, you know what? No, I am an independent, self-confident woman who is really looking towards my next phase. Okay. I'm going to use my intuition in order to help guide me, but I'm also going to listen to the drive, the passion, and the self-confidence in moving forward, because whatever this was in the past or recent past was not in my highest good. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, my dear. I'm sorry, I don't know why I was saying Queen of Wands. Maybe, I don't know. All right, that came through, so I'm going to honor it. Give me more details here with the Queen of Wands. Normally, I don't do that with this deck, but that was just coming through, so it is what it is. I always say, it's not me. Look at that. So this Queen of Wands energy at this moment in time, which again, I normally just have this independently, but with this Queen of Wands, not only is there this passion, this self-confidence, and this kind of like, I'm going to grab the bull by the horns and I'm going to move something forward, but it's also about you clearly thinking. Okay. Why do I say clearly? Because it has a clear quartz. If you own a clear quartz, great crystal to use for manifestation, okay? Or if you feel like you're getting too caught up in your head at times, take that clear quartz, hold on to it, close your eyes, and do a crown chakra healing session for yourself. But the thinking person tells me you are very much clear on what you want, your expectations, your boundaries, your standards, and how you want to move towards a situation, circumstance, or event, or maybe even a person. So the healing that you've placed, or the healing that you've allowed yourself to work on, is working in your favor, because it's placed you in this position right now where you're energetic, where you are taking risks, of course, safe, something safe, nothing crazy. But you're leaning into your own self-confidence here. Okay, you're standing in your power with a very clear mindset. So this is in any area of your life. Now let's continue. Okay, since this wanted to go over there, it wanted to have its own energy, we're giving it its own energy. Okay, let's see and get more information here. Intuitive friends, I am going to do the tea session, spill the tea. I don't think it's going to be today, but it might be tonight. So maybe yes, maybe no. We'll see. but just keep an eye out for it, because I know that I'm going to do a Spanish session later. And depending how I feel once I do my Spanish live, maybe I'll do some drop the tea this evening for those of you who are interested. There's some of you who have asked me already, when is the spilling the tea happening? See, I needed to create a setup here that's easy for me to do my readings here for you guys. All right, Shatira, let's see here. Give me more details here, Spirit, about the Tower and the Four of Pentacles. Give me more details here about the Tower and this Four of Pentacles, which I feel is very much connected to the past or recent past. So Shatira, what do we have here? Yeah, past life echoes. You see, it's as if whatever this was, whether it was a connection, an experience, an environment, or whatever, it really resonated with you. Like it was very important. It was either an important person or an important part of your life that resonated with you at that moment in time. And there may be some residual energies that perhaps, it was tough for you before to let go. I feel that you've let it go, though, with the Six of Swords, okay? But because the Six of Swords is looking at the Tower and the Four of Pentacles, there may be some times where you may be saying, gee, I wonder how that person is doing. Or I wonder what would have happened if it would have been at the right place or at the right time or something like that. Okay, so if that happens, it's giving me that energy with this past life echoes. So past life echoes says some connections or feelings feels like echoes from a past life. That could have been the case here also. If this is about a breakup, separation, or divorce, or about something that was super meaningful in regard, and by the way, I have no light here. I kid you not, there is no light. I don't know why it's flashing that way. Again, like I always say, it's always spirit giving validation, confirmation. This could have been either a person or a situation that was very meaningful for you, and it could have replayed itself in this lifetime again, giving something or someone another opportunity. So I wouldn't be surprised that that may be the case here in regards to the Tower and the Four of Pentacles, because whatever this is or whomever this is or was about, they really meant something to you, like very, very meaningful here. Okay. Now, again, it could be in any area. All right, let's see here what's coming through with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, like I said, you leaving this energy behind, but I do feel that there may be some residual energy. It could even be this person, to be honest with you. It could even be, it may even be this person who at times you're like, I haven't, or situation, whatever this is, that you're like, I am so healed from this. And then all of a sudden this person crosses your mind, and it might be this person thinking about you. Okay. Because trust me, it happens to me sometimes. I'm like, oh, why is this person like even crossing my, my mind, and it could be that, especially if there was a very deep link between you and either this environment or you and this person or this situation, it may still at times you feel that energy. And again, it might not even be you. Six of Swords. Look at that. A change in the wind. Okay. What's right after that? Poise. Yeah. So self-confidence. Yeah. I feel that there's sometimes that there is some residual, even though you're healed or you're healing. I don't know. I'm getting like sometimes your mind moves in this direction of this past situation, circumstance, or event. Yeah, because it's coming across as that. But it feels here with the poise, it's like you just, in their moments, you're like, okay, I feel more confident. I feel that there's this like new life, new energy. And then you kind of remind yourself, or you work on the energy to kind of cut the cord with this experience or situation. And then you get back on track. Okay. Which is reasonable. I mean, that does at times happen. Okay. It happens to the best of us. Trust me. I've been there. Like I said, I literally last night had a dream with someone from the past, and I was like, what is going on here? So yeah, there you go. All right, so let's take a look here at the Queen of Wands with the thinking person. Give me the light light energy here for the Queen of Wands and the thinking person. All right, Shatira. Oh, Shatira. Okay, Shatira. Yes, there we go. This is the card. I thought something else was coming out. There you go. Listen carefully. You have here, yes. And look, there are two people there walking into the sunset. Listen carefully, Shatira. This says getting satisfaction, good times, happy endings. You see, whatever the situation, and I feel that this could have been in love. This could have been in love. Whatever the situation is, okay, in whatever area this may be about, there's this energy where you feel more satisfied now in your life, even if you're single. And let's just say that this is a love reading, okay? And if it's not, I'll tell you something else. If it's not, I'll talk how it may resonate with like career or something else. But if this is a love reading for you, Shatira, this is saying there's a feeling of satisfaction that yes, it was very painful at once upon a time, and you held that in your heart for quite some time. There may be times that, yes, although you've healed or you are still healing from residual energies that were very chaotic or, created some sense of like, sometimes you may be thinking about the situation, circumstance, or event. There's a part of you that reminds you you're better off being by yourself than being in the wrong situation with the wrong person or under the wrong conditions. Okay? Because sometimes, listen, like I was talking about that with Vanilla and Pie a little while ago, it could be a great connection, but it's just third party interference, external situations interfering. You know, I went through that myself. It was a beautiful partnership, but a lot of external third party situations that had nothing to do with me nor my connection. But if you're part of a connection, you deal with other people's residual energies that they haven't taken care of. It's just one of those things. But it says getting satisfaction, good times, and happy endings. So you're in this energy where you're like, I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to manifest either a new person, a new environment, a new situation, a new whatever. And I'm taking the bull by the horns. And today is a great time to manifest. So if I were you, move in that direction to manifest the reality that you want to see. All right. If you have I was going to say rose quartz. Okay, if you have a rose quartz, use it. But if you have a clear quartz, use that as well. All right, intuitive friends. Shatira, let's take a look at your last and final. And let's see who's right after Shatira. After Shatira, we have moving forward. Moving forward, you are up next. Shatira, thank you so much for your super reading, for your super chat or super sticker. You have here, look at that. Forgive. Wow. Shatira, you may think in your mind that you have let go of this situation, circumstance, or event or person in the past or recent past. You may have felt like, you know what, that was X amount of years ago or whatever. But there is something that was super meaningful or valuable in that connection that may have been from a past life, either with that person or in that scenario. And although you have let go of it, there are moments, look the Six of Swords is looking in this direction. There may be moments that there could be a residual energy that still pulls you in the direction of either the memory of this person or the memory of the situation, circumstance, or event or environment. And the zebra is also looking at this. And the zebra says a chance in the wind. Okay, so again, a lot of mental energy. Okay, whether it's you at times or this person who pulls your energy, but there's this energy here of needing to cut the cord here, or continuing to heal. Six of Swords. Okay, because remember, the Six of Swords is looking here at the Tower and the Four of Pentacles by doing the Ho'oponopono chant, working on your heart chakra, and energetically forgiving the person, the situation, the circumstance, or the event. Because, just give, light to the situation, give light to that person, to that past, so that you can continue to be in this highest octave of high vibrational energy. Okay. Now, listen, guys, intuitive friends, I am straight up honest with you guys. Is it difficult? Yeah, sometimes it is. Of course, especially if you feel like this was a past connection, like, soulmate type of situation. It's super difficult to disentangle, especially if you feel like there was a past life with the person. Super difficult to get over. Sorry, I just moved the chair here. Super difficult to get over, but that's why the healing is going to be necessary, and for you to work with a Ho'oponopono chant so you could continue to let it go. Forgive. It says the highest octave of fulfillment of a fulfilled soul is letting go of the ugly pieces of life, whatever this ugly piece of life may have been, whether it was romantic love, whether it was family, whether it was friends, whatever this was. Okay. It says keep giving, learning, loving, and forgiving. It's called true love. When we truly love, we are the most vulnerable to get truly hurt. And when we are hurt by those that we truly love unconditionally, it feels like the biggest betrayal, or it feels like the biggest sting, but it also could be the opportunity for you to have the biggest growth and the biggest opportunity to level up in any way, shape, or form. Shatira, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being a member. And of course, thank you so much for your super chat or super chat or super sticker. Okay. That being said, up next, we have, what do we have up next? We have moving forward. Moving forward, you are up next. But first, intuitive friends, if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box. If you, Shatira, I have something to say to you. Don't go anywhere. But for those of you who just subscribed today, I want to say thank you so much. And thank you for being part of the Lexa Tarot community. Okay. If you didn't get a reading today, keep trying, because I am here. I'm going to be here more often as the weeks unfold. Okay. So Shatira, today is a full moon. Okay. Today is actually it's a blue moon, which means we had 2 full moons in the month of May. If I were you, especially, and I don't know what this is about, but I'm just saying, if this is connected to love, today is a great opportunity for you to do the divine counterpart affirmation that I have on my energy healing and affirmations playlist. Great opportunity for you to first do the Ho'oponopono prayer or chant. Second, work on your heart chakra. And third, do the divine counterpart affirmations. Okay? Because you bet your bottom dollar that that's what I'm going to be doing today, intuitive friends, or tonight. I'm going to start, actually, that's what I'm going to do after this reading, just in case I don't get enough time to do it later. All right. Up next, we have moving forward. Moving forward, thank you so much for your patience. After moving forward, we have Serene Mila. Serene Mila, thank you also for your patience, okay? You guys know I keep it real, whatever comes through. But that was looking good for you, Shatira. It's all a matter of just like, working with the energy. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see here. Shatira gave, wow, a lot of roses there. So that means that resonated for you. Wonderful. I'm happy it does. And by the way, things are going to get better. Okay. Manifest away tonight, honey, because today is a good energy for that. So thank you so much, Shatira. Up next, we have moving forward. And after moving forward, we have Serene Mila. All right, moving forward. Thank you so much for being here. And let's see what your guides want you to know, or what energy. Sorry, I had to drink some water. What energy may be surrounding you at this moment in time? Ooh, 4 of Pentacles with the High Priestess. Intuitive friends, I might come on later tonight, maybe for spilling of the tea. So just be on the lookout for that, okay? High Priestess with the 4 of Pentacles. High Priestess, by the way, is ruled by the moon card. And today there is a full moon. Okay, so there's something here about you needing to manifest something here. Okay, tonight would be a great opportunity, whether it's manifest, prayer, whatever you want to call it. Okay, working with positive energy in order to expand. This is a great opportunity for you. Okay, so the High Priestess, there may be this energy where you've been either a little bit more quiet lately, or you've been kind of guarding your privacy, maybe even a little bit more than the usual. But the High Priestess is this beautiful energy of your intuition in a way here guiding you, okay? Guiding you in some way, shape, or form. I'm also getting here for you to pay very, very close attention to some sort of knowledge or some sort of subconscious either awareness that's coming through your dreams. This could be through, meditation. This could be your intuition trying to gain your attention here. Okay? Because it's coming through as of either whether it's tonight that you can amplify your intuition or be more, there's always that kind of like, that veil that is thinner when there's a full moon, especially in tonight's full moon. So this High Priestess is that kind of that thinning of the veil, and you having an opportunity to be more sure or feel more certain about some information or download that you may have either gotten in the past or recent past, or may be getting. The 4 of Pentacles energy is an energy of being guarded at times. Okay, so in this deck, you see this person, they're guarding the things that they value. Now, there's a very fine line between guarding your heart or guarding the things that are very valuable to you versus jaded blockage energy. There's a fine line. Okay. On the positive side of it, right? If you're saying to yourself, I'm focusing on the finances, I'm focusing on how to strategically increase my finances, my job, my hours, my fill in the blank, whatever is very valuable to you, that's great. That's good. But there's a fine line between obsessing over that, so much so that that becomes the sole focus, okay, which could create a sense of blockage, of either blocking your heart or feeling like you're leaning into limited beliefs or scarcity mindset. So there's a very, very fine line here with this Four of Pentacles energy, which says yes, okay? Yes, there is an understandable element of holding on tightly to the things that are meaningful and that are valuable to you. But look at how you may be managing or holding on to that energy. Because if you're holding it on too tightly and not allowing the flow of destiny and fate, okay, if you want to micromanage every little section of something, then you're creating some sort of blockage or limitation here for yourself, or there could be possibly the sense of that. So the Four of Coins is telling you here, you need to let go of the old things that you feel are very valuable. And it's like, okay, yes, we know it's valuable, we know they're important, but don't hold on to it so tightly that you become either obsessed over it or that you are developing unconsciously here a limited mindset. Okay, like I don't have enough, scarcity mindset. I don't have enough money, I don't have enough hours, I don't have enough of this, I don't have enough of that, so I gotta hold on. Okay, so again, there's that kind of double-edged sword that I'm picking up here with this Four of Pentacles. Okay, let's give you more clarity. You know, it's funny because it's coming across like, and I'm seeing the Nine of Wands clairvoyantly. And the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. It's this energy where you've fallen 9 times, but you're getting up on the 10th. But that you're not allowing yourself to barricade yourself because you've been hurt before, or because you've been wounded before, or because you've lost everything before, right? Not because it could develop this kind of lack of scarcity energy. Okay, I'm so afraid of X, Y, and Z that I'm going to hold on to dear life, because if I let go, I might be back to where I was before. But that's a mindset that has a lot to do with fear, and a lot having to do with, you know, what if this, what if that. Okay, so allow yourself, when you get into this energy, to lean into the High Priestess energy so that you can manage that energy a little bit better. Up next, we have Sida Serene Mila. You see? Anxiety. I'm telling you, something here is creating some energy of concern or of worry. All right? Whether it's how I'm going to manage the bills, how am I going to do this? Yes, you know, how can I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it has a lot of value to you. And there is a feeling here of anxiety. Okay? What's after anxiety? Door to romance. It may be in love, but it doesn't have to be. It could be in anything that you love, which could be your career, money, stability, prosperity. It could be the love of stability. It could be the love of family, friends, loved ones. But there is this energy here of being a little bit worried and hanging on to the worry, hanging on to the mindset. Interesting. That flipped over for you. Repeat affirmations. That makes sense. By the way, you have two that came out, so I'll read both. But the first one says repeat manifestation. Today is a great opportunity for you to work with that full moon energy, whether it's today or tomorrow. So check your local listings on full moon. But you have here repeat affirmations. You can go to Pinterest. You could also go to my energy healing and affirmations playlist. And there you will see affirmations that I have there, all free for you to use, especially with this blue moon, full moon energy tonight. Repeat, or you could create your own. It says, keep a journal and write down your affirmations of manifestations. Start every new day by saying these out loud to charge yourself with more positive energies. Because it's as if there's a kind of like a reminder here to remind you, listen, wherever your mind goes, energy flows. So even if there is something that's a little bit rough that you're going through, or even if there is something that you're afraid that may happen, and so you're hanging on to dear life on, this is telling you, remember, change your perspective, change your energy, change the way that you're doing something if you are working from an energy of lack of scarcity mindset, where you feel like, I'm afraid to lose, I'm afraid to give, I'm afraid to, anything that is like, I'm afraid to, then that's an energy that is talking about you releasing here, okay? That may be creating even more anxiety, okay? So interesting, you got two messages as advice. So the first advice is repeat affirmations. Remember that when you write affirmations, you write them in the present tense, and you never write anything like, I don't want. The universe doesn't understand that. You write everything in the present, even if it hasn't happened. I am happy. I am healthy. I am prosperous. I am abundant. I am wealthy in health, in finances, in love, things like that. Okay. You could also go to Pinterest. There's lots there. Now, this says stay focused. Now, remember that I just said that the Four of Coins or the Four of Pentacles with anxiety, it's as if you're focusing a lot of energy on looking at the glass half empty rather than looking at it half full. So this says to you, it's time for solitude, validation, confirmation, because I talked about that at the top of the reading, where I said the High Priestess, you may feel like there's this time where you're not wanting to talk to other people a little bit more. You're kind of keeping yourself private, or maybe not sharing or talking about certain things as much with other people. This is the energy of you listening and making time to connect with your inner oracle, with your inner self. It says, be careful if there are interference with your process occasionally. Again, it's this mindset that's coming through. This says, ideas and solutions come to your mind when alone. Validation, confirmation, and the High Priestess, and totally into your plan. So when you're focused on the possible, when you're focused on the optimism and the possibilities that you want to see happen, when you look at the glass half full, even if you are going through a difficult time, this is talking about re-strategizing how you are reacting to whatever this may be talking about. That being said, moving forward, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Up next, intuitive friends, we have Mila, Serene Mila, Serene Mila, you are up next. I feel here for you moving forward. Moving forward, things are going to work out for you. Okay? But you got to believe, and you got to dial down this internal noise or this external noise, because this noise is not giving you the opportunity to lean into your yin energy and center and ground yourself. Okay? So if I were you, I would work on my 7 chakras, especially my root chakra. Because if there's a lack of scarcity mindset in anything, then it's because your root chakra may be not as stable or as secure. Okay. All right. So working on your 7 chakras, giving extra energy on your first chakra, which is your root chakra. And look at that, 8 of Swords. And which is worry, which is what I said. And start placing yourself in a situation, circumstance, or an event, or your mindset. Create a mindset of things actually working out. You needing to, I don't know, maybe do a daily affirmation in the morning. But yeah. All right. Intuitive friends, thank you so much. Moving forward, don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with 3 of your closest friends who you feel may benefit from these messages here on my channel. That being said, up next, we have Serene Mila. Serene Mila, thank you for your patience. And let's take a look at your reading. But first, let's see. What do we have here? Oh, Shatira gave me a lot of roses. Okay, I'm happy that resonated. Moving forward, said I tend to worry and overthink. Well, that's what this is telling you. Validation, confirmation, to kind of let go of that. I'm getting better at controlling my overthinking. It's a work in progress. This is good. The more that you do it, the better that you get at it. So in order for you to get better at something, consistency plays a role, right? So if I were you, I would make it a point to increase that sense of connecting to those affirmations. Now, guess what? I've done a lot of the work here for you because I've done the energy healing and affirmations playlist. So you could take a look at that. Number 1, that has Reiki healing. So you could do that every night or every day. You also have the night affirmations, and you have also affirmation for the divine counterpart if that interests you. But everything is there for you. Okay. All right. So thank you so much. Moving forward, up next we have Mila. Serene Mila, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and stopping by. Let's take a look here, Serene Mila, what your guides want you to know. Excuse me. Or what may be unfolding, what energy may possibly be unfolding. Of course, all these messages are for entertainment purposes only. So let's take a look here at what your guides want you to know, what may be potentially unfolding around you at this moment in time. Six of Wands, you are winning. You are winning something. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Give me 1 second here. All right, so sorry about that. I just realized that my neighbor they're spraying something in the air, and obviously they have masks, but I'm not that, I'm far away, but I'm not that super far away. But anyway, so I had to close the windows there. But all right, so 6 of Wands. Congratulations on something. You're moving towards some sense of victory. Okay. This is telling me here with the 6 of Wands that you have worked towards something, and that you are in this energy of being unstoppable. Whether you're in the spotlight, whether people are saying congratulations, whether it's that now you feel like, okay, I feel good because I finished X, Y, and Z, or I'm closer to finishing X, Y, and Z, or I finished X, Y, and Z, whatever that may be. But you've achieved a level of either success, or you're on your way to achieving a level of success. There could be this energy here feeling like you can exhale and say, wow, you know what? Finally, I'm seeing some type of progress or improvement. And whatever this progress or improvement may be, is something that you're proud of yourself. So you can be proud of yourself. There could be friends, family, loved ones who are proud of yourself. But the Six of Wands is saying, guess what? There's this beautiful energy here where you have either gained the victory, or you're closer to gaining that sense of victory or success. But whatever it is, you may also be proud of yourself. Okay. So there could be this energy here of you being very proud of yourself over something. All right. So there you go. So Six of Wands. What? Are you kidding me with the 10 of Coins? This is beautiful. There's a stability here. Yeah. Look at that with the Six of Swords. You've let something go. So this is not something that just happened random. You let go of something, someone, or whatever it is, because Six of Swords is moving forward. Moving forward, and as you've moved forward, you have healed, or you have put in the work to heal something. And your focus is on a horizon. Look at this, the Six of Swords, looking at the 10 of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. You moving forward, and your focus is on stability. This could be financial stability. This could be more stable friends, family, loved ones, connections. This could be money. This could be opportunities. This could be anything valuable. Okay, it could be family life as well with the 10 of Pentacles. But because you've let something go with the Six of Swords, you've allowed yourself to open up your mindset. You see, when you do the work, you get the results. I always tell you, intuitive friends, when you do the work, you can see it, because the energy is going to be complete. Look at that. Another big flash there. There's always going to be a reason. See, the reason that you are either in this victorious stage in your life, or this energy of success and feeling more stable, is because you've invested in your healing. Okay? So, stability, manifesting, whether it's financial security, emotional security, anything type of inner peace security. This could be better connections with friends, family, loved ones. This could be in so many different ways, but it's all very positive. So you've done the work, you're gaining the results. Okay? All right, let's see what else is coming through. So congratulations on this, because this looks really good. All right, let's see your card here. You know, it's so interesting because the next card after the Six of Swords is that you have the Page of Pentacles, which is a mindset. You've changed your mindset here, so you're grounding those ideas. You're putting in the work. You're putting in the work, and so you're reaping the rewards of it. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Magician, you are a manifester. You are the type of person that can create anything that you want to see, and the things that you want to see are happening or about to expand and continue to flourish, because you understand the tools and the resources that you have at your disposal. You are leaning into your yin energy, connecting with your inner power, your intuition, and then you're able to express it into actions in the 3D world. So very, very positive energy here. Okay. You also have here the angel number 66. Okay. 6 of swords with the 6 of wands. Okay. You have 6 here as a sign, symbol, or synchronicity. If I were you, I would look to see what that may be. That is also a positive angel number. Okay. You may also see multiples of 3. So it'll be 3, 6, 9 as well. So it doesn't have to be 6, but there could be here. But yeah, this is giving validation confirmation here. Let's take a look at your last and final card. So this beautiful shift, because remember, the only way that the magician is able to shift the reality that the magician is living is by also bridging to the world of the ethereal, spiritual, and 3D realm. And the magician in tarot is, now this is not a tarot deck, it's an oracle deck, but the magician in tarot is ruled by Mercury. And Mercury rules the clarity of the mind and the clarity of communication, along with travel and other things. So this is telling me either the way that you are speaking things into existence, whether it's through daily affirmations, whether it's through conversations, whether it's through your mind, okay? Because Mercury rules the clarity of the mind. So whether it's the mindset or the way that you're communicating to yourself, this energy is coming across as you putting in the work and now reaping the rewards, okay? So congratulations on that. Let's take a look at your last and final card here. I hope these messages have resonated for you, but this is very beautiful. You know, you're creating your own victory and success, and you're creating your own stability. And I can tell that you're doing it because you have the magician card. So, you know, this is how you've healed from the past, or you're allowing yourself to open up to that energy. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Ooh, that one wanted to jump out. And you have, oh my gosh, look at that. What did I just say? 6 coming out as your angel number. And I also said you may see the multiples of 3, whether it's 3, whether it's 6, or whether it's 9. And sure enough, you have both. You have 3, okay? And 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. There may be something amazing that may be coming in your direction in June. Listen up. Listen. When the summer season, I want to say, is that the, oh my God, the beginning of, there's a specific name. It just flew out my head. I have it at the tip of my tongue. The first day of summer, if I were you, I would extra manifest on that day also. So extra manifest today because it's a blue moon, but also extra manifest when it shifts from spring to summer. Okay, I want to say it's June 21st or 20th, around there. Go Google, schmoogle that, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But that may be another portal of opportunity here for you to continue to bring more into your energy field. So you're doing good, but again, I feel that there could be something coming up, even more of a surprise here in June. Okay. Now, does it have to be June? No. But guess what? June is the beginning of the summer. So it could be June or July, August, or September. Because remember, mid-September, that's when we shift to autumn. So that's the energy that's coming through. So if it's not in June, there could be a very big, improvement or progress happening over the summer. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Last but not least, it says this is a sign of highly vibrating transformation. Like I said, Six of Swords, transitioning from one chapter to another. You now have the courage to work out your creativity and self-expression with no doubts. Validation, confirmation, Six of Wands with that Ten of Pentacles energy. So very, very beautiful. I'm going to bring this a little closer just so that you can take a look at it. Excuse me. So again, Serene Milat, take a look at my energy healing and affirmations playlist so that you can use all those free resources and tools for entertainment purposes only. And again, thank you so much. Intuitive friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. And maybe I might come in a little later. I want to say a special thank you to my members, starting with Ascending Universal Butterfly, who's also who volunteers as the moderator. So thank you so much, Butterfly, for your love, your loyalty, and support. I also want to say thank you to my other members here who stopped by today: Tamika, Monica, Tina Garcia, and Shatira. And I want to thank to all of you who dropped a super sticker, super chat, or any other supers here. Thank you so much, intuitive friends, and I'll see you soon. Take care and have a good one.